Her Excellency Andreni Raja, Minister in the Prime Minister's Office, Second Minister for Finance and Second Minister for National Development, His Excellency Gamila A. Cordoba, Chairperson of ASEANSAI and Chairperson of the Commission on Audit, Republic of the Philippines, His Excellency Wai Chung, Vice Chairperson of ASEANSAI and Auditor General of Singapore, His Excellency Sri K. Sanjay Moti, Chairman of ASEANSAI and Controller and Auditor General of India, Excellencies, Chairman of the Audit Board, Auditor Generals, senior officials and professionals of the Supreme Audit Institutions of ASEAN member states, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, a very good morning. I am pleased to address the opening session of the 8th ASEAN Supreme Audit Institutions, ASEANSAI Summit. As I share these remarks, I take confidence in speaking before the leaders of the Supreme Audit Institutions of ASEAN member states, our region's trusted custodians of accountability, transparency, and good governance. The work of these institutions lies at the very foundation of public trust, upholding the rule of law that ensures fairness, justice, and integrity in public administration. I extend my appreciation to ASEANSAI for continuing this biennial gathering and to the Auditor General's Office of Singapore for hosting it. This summit serves as an important platform for regional cooperation and knowledge exchange among Supreme Audit institutions. It also helps define ASEANSAI's strategic direction and initiatives in advancing good governance across the region. Singapore's experience in harnessing technology for transparency and efficiency provides a fitting backdrop for our discussions on the future of public auditing. I would also like to commend the Commission on Audit of the Philippines for its exemplary leadership during its chairmanship. Excellencies, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, ASEANSAI stands as an integral pillar of ASEAN's regional integration. As an entity associated with ASEAN listed under Annex 2 of the ASEAN Charter, ASEANSAI has been a valued partner since its establishment in 2011. Through its initiatives in technical collaboration and capacity building in public sector auditing, ASEANSAI has made a strong contribution to promoting good governance in the region. As former UN Secretary General Kofi Annan once remarked, good governance is perhaps the single most important factor in eradicating poverty and promoting development. This timeless principle continues to guide ASEAN's collective efforts to strengthen integrity and accountability in public life. In this spirit, I commend ASEANSAI for advancing ASEAN's shared values of integrity, transparency, and accountability principles that form the foundation of our pursuit of peace, stability, and prosperity. I also appreciate ASEANSAI's continued collaboration with ASEAN Secretariat through its participation in platforms such as the ASEAN Entities Forum and ASEAN Day celebration, as well as its openness in engaging ASEAN in its workshops and events. At this summit, I congratulate ASEANSAI on progress achieved under its strategic plan for 2022-2025. I look forward to the finalization of the ASEANSAI competency framework, the ASEANSAI learning and development framework, and the ASEANSAI coaching and mentoring strategies. These frameworks are more than technical tools. They ensure that the standards of transparency and efficiency we uphold are reflected in the quality of public services that directly benefit ASEAN's people. These initiatives will form a strong foundation for advancing capacity development across member institutions. As ASEAN navigates a rapidly evolving landscape that places increasing demands on public sector auditing, ASEANSAI's efforts to strengthen and harmonize institutional capacity reflect our shared commitment to building a prosperous, sustainable, and inclusive ASEAN community. At the heart of ASEAN's commitment to good governance lies the rule of law, the principle that all individuals and institutions, public or private, are accountable to laws that are fairly applied and independently enforced. It is the rule of law that gives meaning to integrity, credibility to institutions, and legitimacy to governance. In upholding it, we ensure that justice, equality, and the protection of rights remain at the core of our regional community. Excellencies, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, guided by this principle, your deliberations on the next strategic plan for 2026-2029 will be instrumental in aligning ASEANSAI's mission with ASEAN's broader vision. This year marks an important milestone in ASEAN's journey, as we commemorate a decade of progress in community building from 2015 to 2025. We have also adopted the ASEAN Community Vision, ACV 2045, and its strategic plans. These documents provide a clear roadmap for the next 2 decades as we work toward a resilient, innovative, dynamic, and people-centered ASEAN community. As ASEAN moves forward with ACV 2045, ASEANSAI's expertise can further advance our shared vision of a transparent, accountable, and resilient region. Collaboration with the ASEAN Secretariat and other entities will continue to create opportunities for improved governance frameworks, evidence-based policy making, and regional knowledge sharing. ASEAN's regional aspirations must evolve in step with the changing global and regional landscape marked by the rise of artificial intelligence, digital transformation, cybersecurity challenges, the expanding digital economy, sustainability imperatives, and climate-related risks. These developments present both opportunities and complex challenges that require public institutions to remain agile, resilient, and responsive to the needs of the people they serve. It is at this intersection of regional aspiration and professional expertise that Supreme Audit Institutions can play a transformative role by providing objective assurance and forward-looking guidance that empower governments and stakeholders to anticipate, adapt to, and effectively manage emerging risks. In this regard, I wish to encourage ASEANSAI to continue advancing its strategic initiative by integrating forward-looking audit areas, such as audits of the Sustainable Development Goals, SDGs, volatility, uncertainty, complexity, and ambiguity, environment, disruptive technologies, information technology auditing, and environmental auditing into its training and capacity building programs. Beyond the traditional focus on compliance, I would also encourage ASEANSAI to position themselves as trusted partners in strengthening governance and institutional resilience. This can be achieved through the adoption of rule-based and risk-based approaches, with particular emphasis on enhancing performance audit practices that are consistent with prevailing national laws and aligned with international auditing standards. In this context, expanding cooperation, promoting knowledge exchange, and fostering joint training initiatives among member institutions will be instrumental in further advancing or enhancing our collective capacity to addressing the evolving governance and accountability challenges of our time. Through these efforts, ASEANSAI can further position itself as a catalyst for innovation and excellence in public sector auditing across the region. Excellencies, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, in closing, I wish to convey my sincere appreciation to ASEANSAI for its enduring commitment to strengthening good governance in ASEAN. I am confident that the discussions and outcomes of this summit will further enhance ASEANSAI's role in advancing public sector auditing and good governance, and in reinforcing our broader regional community. In doing so, we reaffirm our commitment to the rule of law as a cornerstone of justice, trust, and legitimacy in public institutions. As we look to the future, may we be guided by the timeless wisdom of Singapore's first Prime Minister Lee Kuan Yew. The ultimate test of the value of our political system is whether it helps that society to establish conditions which improves the standard of living for the majority of its people. In that spirit, let us continue to ensure that every audit, every reform, and every partnership strengthens not only our institutions, but also the lives of the people we serve. Thank you.